Hi, it's Caitlin, and I'm here with an eye-searingly bright collection from Moonshine Manny. This video has been sponsored by Moonshine Manny, and I'm so grateful for their support, and of course, all opinions are still my own. This is the Beached Neons collection, which is launching at 9 a.m. Pacific time on May 9th. And as always, Phoebe does this amazing thing where during the first 48 hours that a collection launches, you can get the add-on polish for free when you purchase the entire collection. So if you grab all 4 of the neon creams for $40, you will get the dazzling topper included, which is just a total steal. You can also buy the topper separately, and there's also a new Project Dupe polish, which I'm so excited for you to see. Everything that I'm about to show you is just so fun and beautiful. I will include a link to the Moonshine Manny shop down in the description, as well as those details around the exact launch time. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to start with the topper add-on to this collection, Point Break, because I'm going to also show it over all of the various creams that you will see after this. So Point Break is, like I said, the add-on to the collection, and if you purchase the entire collection of creams for $40 during the first 48 hours of the sale, you will get this for free, but you can also buy it at any time separately, even during that first 48 hours. So this is an intense red, copper, gold, green shimmer. It can also be worn on its own, which is what you're seeing right here, or of course worn as a topper. So this one, if you're going to wear it on its own, I recommend 3 coats, and you still won't get full opacity, but it's just stunning and so sparkly. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer pigment. Whatever is being used here is just incredible. And of course it dries super shiny, but you can definitely enhance the look with top coat and enhance the longevity as well. So this one, prepare to see a whole ton of color shifts in here. It's just totally mesmerizing. And I'm very excited for you to also see it as a topper over the various creams in the collection. Here we have Couples Retreat, and this is a hot pink cream bleached neon. So Phoebe did note that this collection is inspired by Maybelline's bleached neons. So we've got the beach neons, a play on that, and these are just lovely. I am swatching everything over a base coat because that does help creams to perform at their best. So you might notice the coloring looking a little off, at least on my skin, but I have adjusted these to the best of my ability to accurately reflect the brightness and the neonness of the polishes. Neons are tricky to work with, but I've done my best here. And again, neons kind of look brighter depending on what lighting you're in, or if you're in low lighting. So when you see the full hand shot, you'll also get a taste for how bright these are. And I will say that the polishes have a great formula, and you will definitely want top coat, but this one was really great in 2 coats. The formula was a bit on the thick side, which I think is good. And like I said, 2 coats for full opacity, and top coat is just a beautiful, hot, neon bleached neon pink. And of course, I won't repeat myself too much, but I'm going to be showing Point Break over Couples Retreat and all of the various creams. This one is such a good combo. In particular, I think that the topper really pops over Couples Retreat and just works so beautifully. Now here we have Surf's Up, which is a hot tangerine cream bleached neon. And this one is giving like neon mac and cheese in the best possible way. I really, really like this one. It's so unique and beautiful. This one is a touch more orange though than my video is showing. So this one is pretty good in 2 coats, but there was just sort of one spot that I wanted to cover a little bit more. So I do think this one is probably going to be best in 3, even though for the most part, they're pretty good in 2. And I didn't experience any issues with staining. Obviously, never had a problem with staining when I've tried a Moonshine Mani polish. And they do dry pretty glossy, but I will always recommend top coat. And here with Point Break over top, again, another perfect combo. I just love how this topper works perfectly over every single one of the colors. It just enhances them in a really fun way. For anyone who's not super into creams, this is just a way to like completely amp up the look entirely. And now we're going to look at 50 First Dates, which is a hot coral cream. And to me, this is like always and forever a quintessential summer color. What was that color everyone was obsessed with years ago? Flip Flop Fantasy, I think, from China Glaze. And I don't actually have that polish to compare, but in my mind, this is like adjacent to that. And that is just like a summer color. So this, again, absolutely gorgeous. It's a kind of a bit darker, as you're going to see in the full hand shot later, but it also looks like this under certain lighting. So again, trying my best. Neons are a little hard to work with and show off accurately, but what I did super love about 50 First Dates is that it is a solid 2-coater in my experience, in the same way that Couples Retreat was. And it is so bright. I'm just in love with this color. And once again, with Point Break over top, this is like a match made in heaven. And I did not let I put Point Break over top coat and it didn't dry enough. So that's what you're seeing on my index finger. It was just too much polish on top of each other, trying to swatch too quickly. But you can see just how stunning this particular combo is. It super allows the topper and the shimmer to really pop over top of 50 First Dates. And lastly, before we get into the Project Dupe polish, we have Cast Away, which is a hot lime cream. And I'm always here for a neon green, but I love that this is sort of in that bleached neon family. So I guess essentially what bleached neons are is that they are a neon that's sort of toned down with a few drops of white. And that just kind of gives it this really, I don't know, iconic look. To me, that's a very iconic look, very summery. And I just love the way this green came out. I think it's so pretty and bright. This one, I might have left it in 2 coats, but I think it's best in 3. And the Moonshine Manny brush is super easy to work with. It allows you to get really close to your cuticle line and get really great coverage. And again, with the Point Break topper over Castaway, I'm just completely obsessed with this combo. It looks so freaking good. And last but certainly not least, we have Eye of the Tiger, and this is a blackened vintage violet jelly, and it's glowing with a violet sapphire teal green shimmer and tiny twinkling gold hollow glitters. This one is inspired by China Glaze Private Side Eye, and it has the effects from that polish reinterpreted by Moonshine Manny and really pumped up for a more intense and even more mysterious effect. So absolutely in love with everything about this color, from the formula to the base jelly to the glitter to the shimmer. Everything comes together absolutely beautifully, and I do think this one is best in 3 coats. It is a jelly, so of course that just means that you need to build up the base a little bit more, but it also allows that shimmer and glitter to really shine through. And of course, I'm showing it here with top coat. And wow, just look at the sparkle and the shimmer. It is beyond stunning. I can't wait to wear this one again. I am absolutely in love with the topper, Point Break. So I also, as you saw it, wore it on its own, and that kind of also looked amazing. And I definitely am the kind of person who would just wear that in 2 or 3 coats on its own. But I love how it looked over those neons. It's so fun, and it just kind of like amped up their intensity a little bit. And my favorite of the creams is definitely 50 First Dates, because the formula was amazing, and it's just that classic summer bleached neon look that I absolutely love. So that one kind of stole my heart, especially with Point Break over top of it. And I'm also absolutely in love with Eye of the Tiger. That is so pretty. I just love whatever kind of holographic pigment that Phoebe uses in her polishes. It's just very high quality. I can tell. I've seen and worn a lot of holo, and it's just so sparkly and prismatic and rainbowy. It's like top notch, and I love the jelly base with the shimmer. It's just an amazing addition to the Project Dupe series. So I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you're a bleached neon person. I personally am. I absolutely love any excuse to wear neons and bleached neons, those sort of like neons with that hint of white that make them extra poppy and vibrant. I just love them. So I guess that's it for me. I hope you are having a wonderful day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.